What's going on, Jerome? So, of course, we know that J. McCarthy, the pride of Michigan, is the prince for the Vikings, soon to be the king. But, of course, we've seen many quarterbacks' careers get derailed because there simply isn't enough talent around them. Like Archie Manning is the OG prototype of this, where obviously talented with the Saints, but they were not talented around him. So that is really important, and it's something where it can make or break a quarterback. Like if there's no offensive line, if there's no weapons, if there's no coaching, if there's no defense, etc. But J.J. McCarthy's in a really good spot. As we talked about before, it's the best situation for a first-time starting quarterback in NFL history, including 2018 Patrick Mahomes, right? Because the offensive line is good to go. Finally sutured up, finally took things serious. Kelly, Will Frizo, cross your eyes. Donovan Jackson's for real. They got Jefferson, Addison, Hockenson, etc. Revamped the running game. Jordan Mason essentially traded for Ed Ingram. And defensively, defense, we know. Plus, Kevin O'Connell, quarterback whisper, is fantastic as well. Long story longer, David Hellman over at Fox Sports, respect his work, did up a which quarterbacks have the most help, ranking all 32 NFL supporting cast. Now, spoiler, like Patriots ended up at 32, so that's why I feel bad for our boy Drake May, because they tried to put something around him, but he might get shelled again. They paid all the money for Stephon Diggs, and then Diggs skipping OTAs on a boat with pink stuff. I don't know. But the Vikings, surprisingly, clocked in at numero dos, which is pretty damn good. And as we say, like we comment about the national media and their malfeasance generally, just to point out where they're wrong. But here, this is actually fair. And frankly, this is actually correct. And this isn't just bias, isn't that this, that, or the other thing. Maybe it's a little bit of that. But also it's good when like we're not asking for special treatment from the national media. We're just saying call it down the middle, a spade. But the Vikings at number 2. It's easy to understand why so many people have high hopes for J.J. McCarthy. How could you not, having just watched what this support system did for Sam Darnold? The Vikings are loaded at the skill positions, and they've improved their depth in 2025. They also spent a fortune revamping their offensive line, which was quietly a trouble spot for much of last year. And as exciting as all the talent is, it's even better when it comes with great coaching. Kevin O'Connell has helped Kirk Cousins and Darnold play the best football of their careers. If McCarthy has Pro Bowl caliber play in him, O'Connell can coax it out with a big assist from a tremendously talented supporting cast, obviously. And he's right. We're part and parcel, like this team got to 14 wins with Sam Darnold last year, and the offensive line, the interior offensive line was not great. And Darisaw was out for half the season, but Darisaw, Jackson, Kelly, Fries, Brian O'Neill, that covers up a lot of stink. And getting that running game good in the first time in 4 years with Kevin O'Connell and McCarthy off of play action, protecting him and letting him see downfield to throw to the best wide receiver in the game, a top 3 tight end. He's not 3 when he's healthy and dialed in. Addison is rising up as a wide receiver too. Plus, we didn't even talk about Jalen Speedy Naylor looking like prime Debo out there. Woo! Ty Felton's for real. I mean, come on. So everything certainly is there. Plus the coaching. You can't find me a better offensive quarterback coach right now. Can't find him. Eagles are number 1, obviously. So I have no issue with that. Howie Roseman's assembled an absolute FU crew. And also these rankings don't take into account defense. But, I mean, defensively, they're there as well. But Eagles, one of the best offensive lines in the game. Kelsey retires. They don't skip a beat with Juergens. Dickinson is one of the best guards out there. Malata, they spend a 7th-round pick on a rugby player, and he turns into a stud. And Hurts, Saquon, AJ, Devontae, like everything's good to go. All right, so respect to the Eagles. Now, here's what's interesting. So listed lines at 3, Packers at 12, Bears at 11, but like backhandedly 11. This is what I wrote. Don't worry, I'm rolling my eyes too. We've been here before with the Bears. Last year was the so-called best situation ever for a number 1 pick at quarterback, and Chicago responded by losing 10 straight during Caleb's rookie year. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Again, Hellman, bring out the best. Like, this is mayonnaise, baby. Like, this might be the only time I've seen a national media jabroni haircut person actually call a spade with the Bears, right? All this, like, hyping them up, them making excuses, blaming Eberflus, the IKEA toilet. But this is 100% legit. Like, the media were all up on the ass of Caleb and the Bears last year, and it didn't work out. I love it. I love it. But they're trying, damn it. Okay. They responded to that debacle by hiring the most coveted play caller in the NFL, and once he had the job, Ben Johnson immediately said about retooling the offensive line. If the Bears are going to improve in 2025, the trio of Joe Thuney, past his prime, Jonah Jackson cannot pass block, as well as they're paying $17.5 million per year, and Drew Dahlman, $14 million per year, and also cannot pass block, will be big components of it. A skill group of DJ, Dunze, Colson Loveland, Swift, Komet, and Luther Burden won't hurt either. I always forget that they picked up LB3 in the second round, just like whatever. We all know potential doesn't mean anything in the NFL, but the potential is once again enticing in Chicago. I don't think they're going to be able to block for him, all right, because everything is still suspect. I mean, everything except for Darnell Wright is questionable along that offensive line, including all the money that they shelled out. But other than that, I have no thoughts. Anyways, watching your own bobber like the Vikings, as we said, this low-key might be the most hype Vikings team heading to the season ever. Now, of course, we as Vikings fans, we know that sometimes that's set up for failure. But as we said before, if J.J. McCarthy doesn't work out, it means that he's not good enough, which you can live with at the end of the day, because everything from his working his ass off, his preparation, intangibles, sound bites in a press conference, even though he looks nervous, Chase Daniel, the coaching, the receivers, the running game, the offensive line, everything is defense opposite of him. Everything is good to go. So if it doesn't work out, he just wasn't the guy. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I really don't think that's going to be the case. Well, I hope not. Again, he better work out. Otherwise, me and Thor are going to have to eat a lot of poop. That's all. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Fox Sports, David Hellman. Woo. Respect. Calls a spade, says the Vikings have the second best supporting cast in the National Football League for a quarterback. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, his thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.